Hey guys, I am surprised I'm here a little later than usual today, just because I had some time to be on here right now and a busy day. But today I wanted to talk about being friends with your twin flame. Um, so First of all, I get it. I understand. Your fear-based push energy doesn't want to even think about being friends with your twin flame. It wants nothing to do with that. It wants way more than friendship. And if you are kind of on friendly terms with your twin flame, your fear-based push energy is constantly probably wanting more. Um, and There's two ways that you can address this and look at this, okay? So there's like from the physical perspective of how you are physically with each other, relating in the physical 3D world, your two physical bodies, and then and then the energetic level. So I'm actually going to start with you know, the physical level first. So once you reach meh, which we'll discuss when we get to the energetic level part, it is possible to be friends with your twin flame and only friends with your twin flame, right? Because it's your fear-based push energy that keeps wanting and needing and desiring that physical body form to be there, to make things feel whole and complete, and looks at it as a romantic relationship and all of this, right? But once you reach meh, meaning your fear-based push energy is balanced out, it's no longer there amongst you and your twin flame. It's possible in that energetic state to be friends with your twin flame, just on friendly terms and stuff, where you don't, every time you're with them, you're not trying to like jump their bones or like rip their clothes off and you're obsessive. You're just, you're meh. You're meh whether they're there right next to you physically, or meh if they're not. You're meh if, you're with them romantically, should you choose, and you're meh if you're not, right? It doesn't, meh means no reaction one way or the other. And it means being open, actually, and accepting to whatever is coming in the present moment. But anyway, so when you're in meh, it is possible to be on friendly terms with your twin flame and, be content and meh with that, okay? And why would we want that? Let's just say this, your fear-based energy might be asking, why the hell would I want that? Okay, well, for there are many people on this journey who, are married to people other than their twin flames, who have kids and families. They don't want to break up or whatever, right? They just want to go through this journey, get rid of the obsessive thoughts, the core wound pain, and be able to be in charge and be able to make the choice for themselves, put themselves first for what they want, what's good for them in this lifetime right now, right? So that's why someone might choose to just be friends with their twin flame rather than, in a romantic relationship with their twin flame. Okay, so having said that, that is the physical part of it. It can happen. It can happen once you reach meh. Now meh, the energetic part of it. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Another part of the physical part of it is, so once you do magnetize your twin flame physically back into, your physical world, it is advised to take things very slowly, to physically, the physical interaction, to not go all in, to not just rip each other's clothes off and go at it like the second they pop back in, right? To really take it slowly. Because why? This is not because, you want to be just friends with your twin flame or anything like that, but it's because too much too soon. Remember, your fear-based push energy is an addict. It's an addict and it's addicted to that physical form of the twin flame. So its drug of choice, the physical form of the twin flame, when that comes back into your physical reality and, you start interacting with that, it's like dangling a drug like heroin in front of a heroin addict, right? It's too much, and you can overdose, right? It's too much. It could be too much too soon. So you want to take it very slowly. So the actions might be at first more friendly actions, but again, the actions really are relevant. It's really the energy, but we need to get it so your energy doesn't get overloaded or overdosed on its drug of choice. So you do want to take it slowly. You don't want to jump straight into a romantic type of interaction with your twin flame. And that's also for that reason, but it's also because your twin flame is not intentionally coming in on their own. Your soul is magnetizing them in. Your soul is magnetizing them in. So to help you balance out your fear-based push energy even more, because with every interaction, provided you don't go all in and overdose it, your fear-based push energy, you balance more and more with your twin flame and get closer and closer to meh. So you do want to take it slowly. So almost like, start out kind of like as friends with the way you're being, but that's in order to help make sure that you're not overdosing your fear-based push energy on its drug of choice, which is the physical form of the twin flame. Too much too soon is not good. Okay, so having addressed the physical part, the energetic part, is so it's meh, but when you're in meh, like I said, like it's like you're not indifferent, but you have no reaction, good or bad, whether or not your twin flame's physical form is there, because you're whole and complete. You know that you and your twin flame are always together. I mean, that separation is an illusion. And you can't, you don't feel like you are missing anything or you need or want your twin flame there physically. You're meh, you're perfect just as it is. But if they're there, great. If not, great, right? No difference. And so many times I sometimes say this is similar to how you would be with any other friend, right? Or person that you know. If your friend isn't right there with you all the time, you're not freaking out, right? I mean, your friend is your friend and you're great if they're there, great if they're not, right? But you're not like freaking out if they're not like with you all the time, right? Or anyone right? Or anytime someone texts you or calls you or messages you or hits you up, you're not just like jumping out of your skin, right? So it's like that. Like I sometimes, you'll hear me sometimes say, equating that to when you're in meh, it's like you have this like no reaction to what your twin flame is physically doing, like you would have no reaction with other people that Although I did to preface this, with other people that you're never in meh, because they're never in meh. Because even if you're balanced, they're not, right? But that's a whole other topic that has nothing to do with this. We're just regarding the twin flame. So when you're in meh, you are like having no reaction, whether they're there or not. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just perfect. It just is all good because, good in the sense that your soul has it this way right now and everything is perfect. And you're whole and complete on your own and you're enough for you. And so I've had someone mention to me recently that, they've heard that, you should be telling yourself that you just want to be friends with your twin flame or something. I want to say you should absolutely not be telling yourself anything about your twin flame like that. Why? I mean, even if you have no desire to be with them romantically, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying because just like you don't want to focus on your twin flame and getting back into a relationship with your twin flame, you need to set your intention to do this journey to feel better for yourself. You also at the same time do not want to also be focusing on your twin flame, saying you want to be friends with your twin flame. Why? Because it's still focusing on the physical form of the twin flame and how you're relating with your twin flame. Any focus on the twin flame is your fear-based push energy pushing out and pushing onto the twin flame, pushing your twin flame away and causing your twin flame to pull back in tandem, right? We don't want to focus on the twin flame at all. It doesn't matter what words we're using, if it's friends or lovers or whatever, we still, focus is focus. And we cannot have that be the focus. The focus cannot be on the physical form of the twin flame if we want to balance out our fear-based push energy. Okay? So don't even focus on what you want to have, kind of relating experience you want to have with your twin flame, whether it's friends, whether it's nothing, whether it's, it's still focusing on the twin flame. Okay, so yeah, I just want to come out here and say this. So it is possible to be friends with your twin flame once you reach meh state, meaning, you don't have to have a romantic relationship with your twin flame. But that's once you reach meh, because until meh, your fear-based push energy is always going to be there, even a little bit as you balance and balance, and it's always going to have that little urge, that little wanting, of its drug of choice to want more, which would be a romantic relationship with your twin flame. And if you would like to know how to balance that out even more and get to meh and have help doing that, I just want to remind you all that I have opened up a limited number of spaces in my next coaching program start date for August 6th. And that's less than 2 weeks. I just announced this 2 days ago and already like half of them are filled. So, I mean, these are going very, very quickly. For this week, we have special financing options and a discounted rate. So in my coaching program, we take you through all the necessary things you need to do in order to get to meh and magnetize your twin flame right in. The program doesn't end until you magnetize in your twin flame. That you always magnetize in your twin flame. Okay, it's like it's no fail, provided your twin flame is physically incarnated at this time. So yeah, and how we do that is, first of all, we get out of your mind. You need to get out of your mind, stop the obsessive thoughts, which allows you to deactivate your core wound pain. Once the core wound pain is deactivated, you can then identify, work with, feel, and engage your actual soul energy. Your soul energy is you. It's love, it's peace, it's contentment, it's awesome. It's also your twin flame because you're the exact same soul. You're the exact same soul energy. And you work with that energy to shift closer into alignment with your soul, with you, with your twin flame, with love, with peace, contentment, all that mesh stuff I was talking about, right? And then once you're there, you're also at the same time learning how to balance out the fear-based push energy because it's very sneaky. And the more you balance, the more sneaky it gets, believe it or not. So yeah, you do all those 3 things. That's what's necessary. That's what's worked for thousands of people through who my teacher, Leora, had taught. It's worked for me. She taught me it. And then she worked with me to be able to teach it to others. And all my students it's worked for as well. And so if that's what you want, if you want to feel better, stop the obsessive thoughts. Just know that, I mean, you don't need or want for anything in life because guess what? Once you reach merit regarding the twin flame, and even before that, as you just start shifting and aligning closer to your soul, you start magnetizing in all sorts of amazing things that totally fully resonate with your soul and your true self, which would be your true passions, your true purpose, your abundance. All your other physical relationships either improve or fall away if they were like toxic or whatever. It's amazing. It really is it's a miraculous journey. I mean, this is more about just being with your twin flame. Yes, that can happen if you choose it, but this is really a journey it's the first step of your ascension. So it's very important. It's a big, big deal. If you're watching this video, you are ready. So definitely invest in this in yourself if you feel so inclined. And if that's what you would like. If you'd like your life to just be, pretty much worry-free from now on, I mean, it's a pretty good investment. So I'll put the link to that below the video. The link is going to take you to a free clarity consultation, free one-on-one private call with someone who knows exactly what you're going through. And you guys can determine if you're a good fit for the program at that point. And then you can decide if you'd like to enroll, if you are a good fit, or if not, no biggie, no worries, no hard feelings. So I'll put the link below this video. In the meantime, y'all have a great night and lots of love.